Howdy everybody. So new patch just dropped, so I'm very excited for that. Um, yeah, I curious about the Peachy Queen changes. I think obviously people are going to be very scared about it being terrible now, and I think it still might have some promise, you know? We'll see. So you can see I barely have any cards here for Gloria. Um, just unlocked her, basically just have like this candy starter. Um, she's still strong enough that I'm collecting a lot faster on her than on other characters. But I'm not sure that I really want to use like a recording to talk about um, a captain that I don't really understand and is not really like doing the thing that they're supposed to be. Or I don't know. Who knows? You know, I have no idea what she's supposed to be doing. Um, and I don't think that's as fun to demonstrate. So yeah, like I think Blorg is a character that I haven't been like stomping or anything with by any means. It's not great, but it's been really fun and I kind of get it a little bit more. So let's try that out. Oops, I should have stuck on the deck list for a little bit longer, but oh, it's going to take a while for the instincts to go away though on slamming this. Improve the buff from your next Fae by +1/+1. So the likelihood is that that's going to be question mark Pisces. It's kind of cool with the whole Blorg stuff, but it's, you know, obviously a lot less good. You know, I guess it feels weird to be doing this, but like I kind of want to do it just to see what this new thing does. Jack in the Box is, you know, the kind of thing that we want to be setting up for, so seems good. Okay. Uh, this is pretty nice with the Blorg things going on. Slappy can kind of do cool things, but it's a little bit, you know, by the time that this number gets big, it's usually better to get something else. Daughter of Athena, the point then would be to chain, I guess Mecha Man is a hero already, and then um, so is Baby Barrel, though I'd like that much less than Hungry Hyena, but it would also make Jack in the Box and maybe some future Toys heroes. It seems a little dubious. Let's just pick up a Slappy, even though I don't think it's going to be anything special. Hmm. I wonder how... I feel like our positioning was okay there, but a little bit janky. Okay, so Tink... It's not exactly what we want to be doing with this Peachy Queen, but it's something. It feels like it's probably better than... Um, I mean, just these two are so, like, unexciting. I'll just go for this. I like not having to, like, lose a slot for Peachy Queen. I think that's actually a little bit real. I'm kind of intrigued by this, actually. That seems kind of cool. So with that in mind, I don't think that I need, like, to be slowly buffing this Jack in the Box, but basically I'm wondering if buffing this Jack in the Box's base stats is more important, or if getting a slot bonus here is more important. Really hard to say. Slot bonuses are usually pretty good. Let's just go for that. That's also a factor, the fact that this pretty much is always going to get some of that proc off. Ember, nah, just keep spinning. Really like to find a Mecha Man. I will take a Golden Pyrat, seems okay. This is kind of cute, right? Like it will just buff a lot of our toy stuff. Warp Engine Drive will be good with, I don't actually remember if I have Wicked Witch in this deck list, but like it's okay now with this Pyrat, but not important. I'm gonna try Prize Pig. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, it's just nice being able to bench that, right? Like, kind of into it. Huh. Two kind of like Karma Chameleon, and it's not like we need this Pyrat, or this Pirate buffing anymore. I might do something like this. I know it's not, you know, where I want the Tink and all that. Maybe something like, but then it's not like 6 is really that solid. I'll go for it. Yeah, without like Peachy Queen stats everywhere. Wow, what a hit. Okay. It's so nice to have that on early too, because that means that like it's going to pick up more types as we go. Okay, we didn't get the buff there. I like making this Fae. I also like buffing its buff more, but let's do this. I like it. None of that. Oh, that's got to be good, right? Like, yeah. That seems fantastic, actually. I do hope this party pinata dies. Something to note is that it is on a pretty big slot, so maybe that's a thing to consider. Like, maybe it's better to like push it back here, have it die a little bit more easily, get a few more slots on here. It's not clear to me at all. Yeah, let's just start getting some types here. This is not a pirate though still, so I think I'm still happier with this. Do I want to move this here to try and get a pirate hunt off? It doesn't seem outrageous to do that. Hoping to get ship shape. This back slot's still going to be awkward to... I swear to God, this party pinata. What can you do? Sugar plum fairy? No. Pisces, there we go. Is this a fae yet? It is. We could just take Katamari, get all of our things. Seems fine. Alright, well we got the most difficult slot buffed. That's kind of nice. Papa Bear. Toy. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to buff this slot. Does a lot. Kind of feeling all of this. Snowball can do like cute things with Blorg if you get it early, but I don't think we can be messing around with that now. I could take Ace of Hearts over Ann Bunny, even though there's more Ann Bunnies in the shop. I think the reason for that, first of all, you know, it recruits better on its own, but we also do have, what's his name? Space Ranger Woody. So that, to me, is a reason to take this. I don't think, yeah, I don't think I see a good reason to through the Looking Glass. Positioning wise, yeah, this is okay. There's an argument for putting the summons in the back to like make sure that they get the party pinata procs like in combat, but I just think it makes us so much weaker in fights. It doesn't seem to be worth it. Could take Bronze Goose because there are a number of really good epics for us to hit. You know, anything that interacts with Farewell is good for us, and then Poison Apple is fantastic for us. Kind of convincing myself that I should take this, even though it kind of does cost us a fair bit. I'm wondering what else we want to hit out of these shops. This is where not really being familiar with my deck list and not like scanning over it before the game does matter. This also isn't an irrelevant buff, because I'm likely to keep some of these guys around for a while. Maybe it's better than this, but I don't think so. Pisces is so nice. Okay. I mean, I like Two-Headed Wizard, but... Spiked Shield's pretty late. It's not like Tiger's Paw is anything insane either, but let's go for it. I kind of like picking up a Mousetrap. It's like we don't really need this effect. Let's tuck our goodie bag in the back, I think, so that it gets, you know, like the party pinata buff and a bigger slot. And then, yeah, there's a Tajima. Tajima's gonna have something big for sure, right? Yeah. Kinda got it all. Chip. Can I be greedy? Just go off of this Mousetrap. Also, you know, this Jack in the Box is huge, but wouldn't mind something else either. Huh. I don't know if it's like dumb to keep this Papa Bear on board. It's not like these like buffs are huge. Mousetrap is a lot more utility if we need it later, and then we might not find it. But the slot bonuses add up, and they matter for summons. I'm gonna stick with it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd rather have a Frankenstein's Doctor. You know, it won't be... It's unlikely that we'll be able to make this chip slot that much stronger, but that's okay. I do hope our party... Yeah, okay. Breadcrumbs is just always excellent, right? Like, I don't remember if we've seen any Navis yet. You know, if we've seen one, then it makes basically no sense to take it because getting it golden is like not realistic, but let's just take the thing that's easier to work with. Okay, not getting rid of this party pinata. Yeah, I mean, everything of this is too good. I don't have a Mecha Man, otherwise I would consider passing on this Brick Monster, or maybe just benching it, so that we could try and, you know, just get it for free. Although I guess benching it doesn't work that way, but we'd be able to keep this on board for another turn. I kind of feel like we're strong enough that we don't need to do this, like, on board, but... I mean, that's kind of the Frankenstein's Doctor, like, experience, though, to me, is, like, you pick it up, you get something out of it, you move off of it, and that's okay. Oh, did MMR reset? It probably did. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. I'll take a Melody's Loot here. We have, I don't know, it's turn 12, but it feels like we have time. Let's get all of our types going on everybody just in case it matters. You know, this is gonna get a lot bigger. Peck of Pepper is clearly not at its best in this kind of scenario. I'll take a Medusa in case we need to pick it up later. Why did that happen? Oh, okay, Viscount Chocolate. That's good to know. So we may have to do some nudging over. It's fine. It's not like we need that Party Pinata to die first. It's just, you know, if it does, then sure. I don't think we could go... It's like this Jack in the Box is getting a little bit dumb. Again, I wish I could see what Jack's actual stats were, but... Okay, I think that this Party Pinata is still important. I don't know about... Also, yeah, I think this is big, and like these stats are big. It does matter. We'll find some other summon, surely, right? We have to. Mask of Infinite Rage is probably the best, like, well, is clearly the best on board for us right now, but I'm just not sure that these numbers, like, are what we need for that. Dragon Dice is good for engines, but I'm not into that. Hunter's Horn, great if we pick up, like, a Daisy Jones locket, would be really, like, could really do a lot. I don't know. Mask is typically, like, pretty solid with toys. But it's turn 13. Let's go for the thing that could, like, really go big. How big are these slot buffs? Is there any chance we can get Conan going? Not really. I don't know. Maybe somehow we pick up enough shot buffs to make it possible. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how we're doing relative to... Oops. I kind of forgot we didn't have double summons. This should have been killing that Party Pinata, but I think we'll be just fine anyway. Jabberwocky... There's a world in which that's slightly better, but... Like, do I really want a Busted Bot? It's gonna summon a pretty, like, 50-50 something. It doesn't seem huge. Oh, Raggedy Ann's actually kind of nice. It's gonna be a little bit slow to... Like, by the time... Sometimes you're on, like, you know, 2 hearts a little bit early, especially because this is not a strong early ability. And then you scale your stuff so that the Andy actually does get pretty huge. It's not like this number has gotten that massive either. Could also mix onto Goodie Bag, but I'm not too concerned about that. I think we really desperately do need another summon, it's just this isn't the one that I want. Mousetrap versus Brick Monster. I think Brick Monster's still better for now, but not by much. It's also like easier to move Brick Monster around as part of it. I'll need a Fae to really power Raggedy. Oh my god, I forgot again. That was sloppy. I think that might cost a fair bit, actually. Okay, at least we didn't get full-hearted for that, but... Okay, just have to remember that. That's nice. You know, gets our Raggedy Ann everything it needs. Leftover pieces is kind of something that we're doing. Chip doesn't care about being golden, so we'll save it for the treasure. Okay, and now we want to do maybe something like this. I can't remember. I don't think that's just gonna like nuke the party piñata, but also it's like, I wonder if it's better to do it this way and just keep something at least that has like some real stats on front. I guess it doesn't matter now that I'm looking at their team, but we have some health to work with, but they have some pretty nice onboard scaling, so even if they finish their game, which I think is very likely, we might be in trouble here. We'll just have to see what we can like dig up here. That's nice with Hunter's Horn at least, if we can ever actually hunt. Brick Monster's stats don't matter anymore. I wonder if we should get off of Raggedy Ann. It's not like this is really doing it. Just put in Mecha Man and then leave Raggedy Ann out as a like in the pool of things that Mecha Man could hit. Yeah, I mean, I don't love it. Oh, okay. Noted. That's interesting that it doesn't just like resummon a 0/0 Mecha Man, or you know, like a Mecha Man. I'm not sure what I expected, but I don't think it was that. Could Mixo onto Goodie Bag. I kind of like that because like we can put it onto this slot back here, and then it'll hit their like big old Spirit of Vengeance maybe. This is like not a good chip on the ship. Oh, we'll just see if it works. They do have some like weak units, but we're gonna have to find both a way to like kill their big things and like defeat like a mega unit, and that seems like it's gonna be pretty dang difficult. Widow's Web, it's too late. I don't even think I'm running Blue Fairy in this deck because like you have a lot of like weird janky stuff. Although I actually think Blue Fairy is a really, really powerful card for toys. You can slam it on turn 9 and like actually like get use out of it, and then it also does scale you in kind of relevant numbers. Relevant for beating fair things. It's very hard to make it go over the top. But anyway, the point that I'm making is that if I picked up a Widow's Web here, I wouldn't be able to, it wouldn't change whether or not I was able to pick that. 6-shooter, great with summons, but like a little bit late. Let's take a Gilded Lily. Maybe we can find something that helps us beat what they're working with. I guess all things said, let's put this on Goodie Bag still. Oh, another Mixo, huh? I wonder. A golden Goodie Bag would be really good too, but I think this might be a better way to like try and make this work. I'm just gonna take this for the treasure in case we hit something that matters. Boots, you never know. I mean, I guess. All right. That was cool. That was fun having a few little positioning puzzles. That seemed to be like the more important thing later than trying to optimize our blorging. You know, looking at this, I'm like, why is my party piñata here? But I guess it's just to have a bigger thing up front. All right, yeah, okay, fun run. Let's just take a really quick look at that deck and see. It's also very likely that I don't have Blue Fairy. Yep, that's okay. I think I would run it. It's very strong, and it is a toy, so it's gonna scale off of your Blorg stuff as well. That does matter. Barrel of Monkeys, I don't know is like particularly great, but who knows? Can do things. Wicked Witch just stable. Yeah, I think I don't hate anything that I'm seeing here, even though there might be better things to be doing. Very probably are. Um, but anyway, cool. Oh, and then let's check. Did they reset stuff? Uh, Not yet. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Bye for now.